International. This is Tom Johnson III, and let's just jump right into the relationships reading for the week of August 23rd to 29th. So we have 3 areas of romantic partner, friends, and colleagues, and we're going to find out what your learning opportunities are in the upcoming week and how you can learn from them. Like, exactly what can you do? And just for those who don't know, this is the judge. It's the part of us that judges ourselves, judges other people, judges circumstances. This is like self-sabotaging behavior, which I personally label learning opportunities and how to use our greatest strengths. And then how can you learn from this? That one. And these cards are the Sage, which is really you, which are like 5 natural powers that double sage. When this comes up, it means the real you is going to shine through. So relationship is coming up big. Okay, so what we have here is for your romantic partner. So your romantic partner looks like the controller is popping up. Now the controller, what I'm getting is something uncomfortable is getting come up between you and your romantic partner, and it's something that's been in the back of your head for a while, and you know it's there, and it pops up once in a while, and you just kind of ignore it and then go on with life. And what I'm getting is what's going to happen is there will be the tendency, now this is the tendency, it's not you, it's a behavior, to control your romantic partner. You've done it in the past, and it's probably going to happen again. It comes up when you're not sure what to do. You know what this behavior is, and what the cards are saying is, what I'm getting is, by learning from this, the real you will just like, boom, come through and will be the greatest learning opportunity of the week. Now, the double card is Sage, also popped up in the work reading. It came with overcoming a hyper-rational, which is actually right here with friends. We'll get to that in a second. Before we do that, let's clarify this relationship controller with your romantic partner. This one, love. Big surprise there. So, the message I'm getting is, with your romantic partner, do something for them that you did like when you first met, like in your early days of your relationship. There's something you found out that you both really love doing together, and your romantic partner just adores you because you went through this effort to do it. So what I'm getting is, next week, for the real you to shine through, is to show love for your romantic partner by arranging whatever it is that the two of you really love to do together. And you learned about it in the early days of your relationship. And then this controller will just go away, and whatever it is you want to talk about is just going to come up naturally in this thing that you love doing. You'll be in this mode of, I love you, you love me, this is wonderful. You know, I've been worried about this thing in the past few weeks. It's just this thing. And your partner will be like, yeah, cool, totally understanding. I mean, you love them, they love you, you're together for a reason. At the same time, it's understanding that you're worried about whatever it is you're worried about. It's just how life happens, and how nice it would be if they just all went away. So that's for the romantic partner. Now for your friends. And friends are people you consider friends, sometimes close acquaintances. What's that? The learning opportunities is the hyper-rational. So in other readings, what I had with friends actually came up was doing something with your friend, like a hobby or something. The hyper-rational behavior, which is cutting off all emotions, is because in work, something is not going the way you want it to go. And this behavior is going to bleed over into your relationship with your friends. So it has the explore power. This is like when you get super curious, and I'll clarify here just to clarify. I have an idea Oh, you're gonna be totally grounded. So you're gonna be grounded. It's saying explore. And tying with the other readings, the idea was to do a hobby, something you really used to do, in inviting Fred. So explore is basically saying, okay, there's something I really like to do with my friends. I'm gonna do this thing with my romantic partner. Amazing. I'm gonna spend some time with a friend. I'm going to explore what it is that I like to do with my friends. I'm going to explore what my partner and I love to do together. So this really ties in together. You'll be grounded and the real you will just shine through, which makes total sense. When you're grounded, the real you shines through, and when you're the real you, you're grounded. They're kind of one and the same thing almost. So this is looking pretty cool. I mean, you get the opportunity to explore, become curious about what you and your romantic partner like, what you and friends like to do, and then do it. Whew. And last but not least, we have the colleagues. Now, these can be work colleagues. They can be potential partners, business partners, or volunteer workers you do volunteer projects with, or anything really outside of friends and romantic partners. And the pleaser's coming up here. Now, the pleaser also came up during the family reading with the human race. So it looks like this is going to come up there's going to be this tendency to want to please for some colleagues, which means when they ask you to do something, you tend to say yes. When you're stressed out, you tend to say yes. It's almost like just because they ask, it means they're telling you to do it, and you're like, oh yes, let me serve you. And then you get stressed out, no one's happy. It's saying to use your sage power of innovate, which is get creative. Now let's clarify here. I have a feeling I know what this means. I just want to clarify. Learn. Big surprise there. So learn. What this is saying is is to learn how to say no to your colleagues in a, I guess, polite way. I mean, communication can be a tricky thing. It can be smooth. It really depends. What I'm getting is there's someone you work with who might kind of have a fragile ego, like they're quote unquote easily hurt. And so it's saying learn a way or innovate, be creative of how you can say no to them. One I personally like to do is say, there's two I can come to mind. Sorry, I'm busy this week. Can we schedule it in sometime next week? I have to work right now. Sorry about that. That's one. The other one is, oh yeah, thanks for asking for help. I'm busy with this project I'm doing right now. How about we schedule for a later date? Kind of the same thing, but it's kind of like say, oh my God, thank you for asking for help. Oh my God, I wish I could help. I have this project I need to work on. So you're acknowledging how amazing they are because they asked you. And they're like, oh my God, I was asked. And do it genuinely. So this is the message I'm getting. So yeah, this whole week seems to be all about connecting with people and the real you just shining through. So to wrap up, you're going to with your romantic partner, you're going to show them love by organizing an activity that you both love to do, and the real you will shine through. And then you'll do some activity with your friends, and that'll get you grounded. And you'll have this colleague who will ask you to do something, and when you're stressed out, which it seems like something might happen next week, this pleaser will automatically want to say yes. Let me give all my energy away. And it's saying learn how to politely say no. Okay, and as always, I have two books I recommend. This is the Holy Bible used by Christians, I believe, mostly, and there's a lot of information in here and stories, and it's something you can look at and extract from here. How can this relate to me? And it doesn't have to be about religion. It doesn't have to be about church experiences or any of that nature. It's like, here's some information. At the same time, there's perfectly reasonable doubts about, hey, these stories are supposedly thousands of years old, there's hearsay, there's translation things. This book is called The Christ Returns, Speaks His Truth, which is fascinating because it says why this particular stories were recorded, not everything, and what the real message is. And you can use both books to combine and make your own, use your own power of critical thinking and choose what works best for you. Okay, this is Tom Johnson III, and see you in the next video.